It's the January transfer window. Manchester City sit top of the Premier League by 9 points, and our best chance of a trophy this season looks like it might come in the FA Cup or the Champions League. Welcome back, everyone, to our My Player Career Mode. As always, a huge thank you for all of your incredible support. I hope you're all feeling fantastic and having an awesome day. And let's show you what we've got in store for you today in this episode. We start with Nottingham Forest at home, then Arsenal away, before an away trip in the FA Cup round of 32 against Norwich. And we finish today with a Merseyside derby against Everton, which I'm hoping goes better than our last Merseyside derby against them. For reference, that was a 4-1 defeat. And yeah, we need to make sure we don't perform as bad as we did in that game in this one. So, with all that being said, sit back, relax, and hopefully enjoy today's episode. 750 likes, and you'll get another one tomorrow. At Anfield for the first game of the day, which is up against Forest. There's the two lineups on your screen. And we need 3 points to start the episode here today. Forest get the game underway, and before we actually jump into the episode and the action that's hopefully to come, we do have a mini manager career mode series dropping on the channel with Aston Villa, so stay tuned for that. 1,000 likes on part 1, and you'll get part 2 as well, as Forest already testing Liverpool's defence with a shot that cannons back off the crossbar. I should also mention that I am thinking about playing around with some of the slider settings, potentially defensively in this episode. We'll see how it goes, and then if I need to, I will change some around. But here is Alexander-Arnold. Liverpool looking for a chance. As Alexander-Arnold down the right-hand side, unable to put the cross in. It's good defending by Forest, and it's actually been given as a Liverpool free kick. Now, this is where we need to really look to put a delivery into the box. I'm looking to do it low and hard and whip it into a corridor of uncertainty and see if that works out. Oh, Tchouaméni! Where did the goalkeeper go from Forest there? It looked as if the goal was open. He slices the volley with his left boot and it goes wide, but I still don't know how the Forest goalkeeper vacated his goal. It's the first time we're seeing the midfield trio of Fabinho, Tchouaméni and Kamara, following Kamara's signing from Sevilla, was it, in the last episode for £70 million. So, yeah, welcome to him, and we are hoping that our midfield will boss the Premier League. We'll see if that is to be the case, and if we are able to hold on to all of our players, because remember, Tchouaméni has interest from City, as we've hit the woodwork here. I think the goalkeeper got a touch on the shot to palm it on to the post. Nevertheless, though, Forest are really under pressure. As I say, Tchouaméni, I believe, has interest from City, so we'll do our very best as a club, hopefully, to hold on to him. We do not want to strengthen City further, especially with the fact they're already 9 points clear in the Premier League title race. Fabinho, Tchouaméni, now Kamara. Salah's made the move down the right. Kamara will hold on to the ball for the moment, waiting for a better pass option. Kamara now does play Salah. Salah will lay the ball towards me, and I don't believe there was an advantage play there for a foul on Salah, but we open up the space for a shot anyway, which in the end is saved by the goalkeeper. This goal is coming, though, for Liverpool, and Forest are just in survival mode. Salah's ball into that near post. Paredes away. Tchouaméni trying the back heel. Paredes will intercept. Salah is still over here from taking the Liverpool corner. Livramento's away, though, from a couple of challenges. This is a good run from Tino Livramento. Now we will play the ball to Paredes. Now Emmanuel Dennis through for Wahi. Wahi across the face of goal. Biancone! Alisson saves. You sense Wahi should have taken the shot on himself, but Forest break quickly and almost catch Liverpool napping. That's the danger for Liverpool, who otherwise have dominated the first half an hour here, but Forest right then could have so easily taken the lead. Gonzalez trying to play the ball through. Paulista in the way. Tchouaméni finds Fabinho. Now Diaz. Luis Diaz can play it forwards to myself. We're having to hold on to the ball. Now we'll play it to Alexander-Arnold. 5 minutes to go until half-time. Liverpool searching for the goal that will put them in front in a game that they have been the better side in. Fabinho finds my feet. Again, we hold off the challenge. Lay it out wide the way of Dest. Dest, left-hand side, crosses back in. We challenge, and I believe a penalty is given. I'm not sure what for, but Forest are asking the question of the referee, Jonathan Tah. Seemingly, is it for a foul? I don't know, but the referee has given the penalty anyway. We will be given responsibility from the spot to give Liverpool a lead that they deserve, and we absolutely rock it into the top right corner. It's Liverpool 1, Forest 0 here at Anfield. It's a thunderbolt of a penalty But the question still remains, was it a penalty in any case? Forest will say no. There is an interesting game going on elsewhere. Spurs are taking on Man City. The score there is 0-0 at half-time. So, you know what? We'll just do what we can do and see if City end up dropping points. Because if they do, then maybe, just maybe, there's a chance. But I'm not getting ahead of myself just yet because we still need Spurs to do us a favour in that one. And at the moment, the score at 0-0. As soon as City get a goal, and speaking of goals, if Forest get one here, which they very nearly did, because again, Liverpool defensively caught napping. If City do score, of course, that changes things. Paredes is corner into the box. Alexander-Arnold doesn't clear yet. We've still got defending to do. And eventually, Liverpool will come away with the ball. But again, you see those moments from us where we dominate the game at one end, and then we just sort of fall asleep in the defensive third. And then we're almost made to pay for those mistakes. Changes for both sides in this one, as Luis Alberto is on for Liverpool. And we'll get there ahead of the challenge of Biancone. Here is Alexander-Arnold for Liverpool, playing it back inside to myself. Chance to drive at Forest. Salah is in the middle. Here is Salah. He's tried to place it. Gets the bounce his way. Fortune falling for Mohamed Salah. But the second time of asking, the finish is good. Liverpool 2, Forest 0. And that, my friends, might just be the goal that sinks Forest out of this game. At 1-0, you're unsure. You're not convinced that Liverpool will win this one. But at 2-0, that bit of breathing space, as I say, it's a great finish on the second time of asking from Salah. And surely Liverpool will take the 3 points here from this position. Seconds remain here at Anfield in the first game of the day. It looks like it will be 3 points picked up for Liverpool. And that is a good start. But we need the rest of the episode to go as well as this first game did. Would you believe it? Spurs 1, City 0 was the scoreline at New White Hart Lane. So, City drop points, we pick up 3, and that takes us now then to just 6. If we'd have beaten them last episode, I know hindsight's a wonderful thing, we might have been on the same points as them if Spurs had have beaten them by a goal to nil following us beating them. But of course that didn't happen. We lost 3-2, and you never know what can happen based on that. So, next up is Arsenal. They are doing pretty well in the league. As you can see, they're on 39 points, just 5 behind us in 6th place. So this won't be an easy game. City are taking on Fulham. I highly doubt they'll drop points in that one. But with 16 games to go, the point gap is down to just 6. Arsenal captained by Harry Maguire, I believe, as Bukayo Saka is their danger man on that right-hand side. If he plays well, we might be in trouble. But I'm feeling pretty confident ahead of this one. Our team is very good. It's been a very, very poor first half from both sides in this one so far. Lack of real quality. Salah's ball across. That shows you just how this first half has gone. Too many unforced errors from both sides when we've had possession of the ball. Arsenal have not been much better themselves, though. 2 minutes to go until half-time, and I can't imagine Jurgen Klopp will be too happy about the way his side has played in this first 45. Diaz, Dest. Diaz once more has got the ball through to us. This is the first chance we've seen, and it's the first goal of the game. Just like that, one opportunity is all we need. Liverpool 1, Arsenal 0. And now maybe Klopp will be a bit happier with about how this first half has gone. I don't imagine so, though. The performance, as I say, really poor from both sides. Just that one moment of quality to give us the lead before the break. He looks happy enough. And Liverpool are on course to register another 3 points. But of course, there is still 45 minutes to go here at the Emirates. What a ball that is, by the way, from Mbuku. He's found Marcelo Flores, and he's got the wrong side of Alexander-Arnold. He's still got the wrong side of Alexander-Arnold. The ball's there, and somehow Arsenal are not level. Tell you what, we owe our Alisson for that, because that should have been 1-1 before half-time. Diaz, over on the left. We found the ball towards him. Unsurprisingly, City are beating Fulham by a goal to 0. So any hopes of a Fulham favour for us does not seem like it will be happening. I'm not sure who got the goal there, but it is 1-0 at the Etihad. So they're matching our results here at the Emirates. Bukayo Saka forward looking for the ball through. Timber will intercept. Dest and Diaz between the two of them keep Liverpool on the ball. That's a nice ball forward from Fabinho. As we take it over to this right-hand side. Alexander-Arnold bearing down the line. As he's now looking for the ball back in. He's found it. It's a great little ball. We turn Maguire and we smash it past Matt Turner. 2-0 Liverpool. And that should be, my friends, the victory. Harry Maguire got turned far too easily. And the captain of Arsenal, following his £17 million move from Lyon in this transfer window, this is his debut, I believe, It won't be a debut to remember. The ball in from Alexander-Arnold. See you later, Maguire. Hold off the challenge and just too much pace on the shot for Matt Turner. I think that's our 27th goal of the season in 23 Premier League matches. What a return that is, ladies and gentlemen. Rodrigo de Paul, finding the ball out wide to Madueke. And he's taken it well here, Madueke. He's up against Alexander-Arnold, trying to create something for Arsenal. Said the game hasn't had much quality in it. Just 2 moments from us. And somehow the offside flag stays down. Sigurdsson's got a goal back. And he's given Arsenal a lifeline. It's beautifully worked. I eat my words for a game that's not had quality. That was another moment of quality. And it was, I think, Mbuku with a little ball round the corner to Sigurdsson. Who's played him onside, I don't know. But he's onside. Goal stands. Arsenal 1, Liverpool 2 with 20 minutes to go here at the Emirates. Joel Matip on for Gabriel Paulista. As Liverpool are trying to see the game out here and pick up the 3 points. This will be a nervy end to it for us after that goal from Arsenal. Here is Salah. Alexander-Arnold on the overlap. Alexander-Arnold has it here. Looking for the ball into Salah. Mikalenko will block it behind Liverpool corner. We get our third here. That would restore our 2-goal advantage and give us a little bit more confidence to see the game out. There's the header tipped round the post by Matt Turner. Alexander-Arnold, ball through. We take it forwards. Unfortunately for us, though, Koza is in with a challenge. Maguire's ball out will find an Arsenal player. Mbuku, how has he picked out that pass there to Mikalenko? It's another great ball from Mbuku. Matip is back, though, and Liverpool clear it for the moment. Rodrigo de Paul, though, on the follow-up. Alisson saves. There was a second goal at the Etihad. Erling Haaland has got that one to secure the 3 points for City. We need to secure them here against Arsenal. 3 minutes added on. It looks like Liverpool will hold on to their 3 points. Tchouaméni, Diaz, trying to play it back to Tchouaméni. There's a minute and a half to go. And I think that will be that. Harry Maguire's put under pressure here. Forced back to Matt Turner. Turner now forced long. They've won it, Arsenal. And there is their one last twist in the tail. We're about to find out. Madueke, no time left. Arsenal 1, Liverpool 2. Our brace secures the 3 points. We pick up 6 from 6. Unfortunately, though, City have beaten Fulham, so the point gap stays at 6. It's now the FA Cup against Norwich. You might have seen during the game against Arsenal, Joel Matip did come on off the bench for Gabriel Paulista. He has rejoined Liverpool at the age of 34, and he has strengthened our defence. I think we do probably need one more centre-back, though. I like having 4 good centre-backs whenever I do a manager career mode. That way, you know, when injuries or fatigue set in, you've got options. And we actually don't have a left-back at the moment either. Of course, Dest has been playing there for most of this season. Apparently, he's been approached by Manchester United, so we might well be losing Serginho Dest. Fabinho's contract's up in 6 months. That's not good. We need to offer him a new deal. Tchouaméni's been approached by Manchester City. That's not what you want to see. And Salah's deal as well is up in 6 months too. So I am keeping my eye on the transfer window. But at the moment, we are yet to lose anyone other than Curtis Jones. Off to Carrow Road we go then for this FA Cup tie. There's their team. We should win this game. Having said that, we were confident, we were comfortable against Sunderland, and then they scored too late on to make it nervy for us. So let's just make sure we control this game. Adam Ida up against Alexander-Arnold, and Ida has got the ball back the way of Perrone, who now finds the ball backwards. It's Norwich who started off pretty strongly here. They look like they're a side in good confidence. It's a nice 1-2. Placheta gets the ball back as well, and Alisson is forced into the save. Not the start that Liverpool would have been expecting here at Carrow Road, but Norwich seemingly very up for the game today. But we do know that all Liverpool need is that one chance, and if we get it, chances are it's going in the back of the net. Tchouaméni, Diaz. This could be that chance we were talking about. Here's Pomykal. It's 1-0 Liverpool, right on cue. I love it when that happens. As soon as I'm saying exactly what's going to happen, it does. Brilliant. Pomykal scores. Norwich's good start is null and void because they're going to have to come back from a 0 down in order to succeed in getting through to the next round of the FA Cup. Just calm and composed from Liverpool, and that is a good finish from Pomykal. Fabinho, he's tried to play his way out there, but Norwich have put the press on. It's a lovely 1-2 again. Placheta is really good in and around the penalty area, those quick fire 1-2s. He's done a couple of those now. And this time around, Alisson again is the one to deny him. He is probably wondering how he hasn't scored for Norwich. That's 2 good moments from Placheta. Twice, though, Alisson with a save. Luis Diaz with a challenge. Unable to win it back from Norwich, who don't seem fazed by conceding the goal. Liverpool breaking, following the corner. Norwich in trouble here. Sorensen's the closest player to me, but I know I've got the pace over him. And we are into a really good position. It should be 2-0 Liverpool, it is. Broke at speed. We knew we had the pace advantage. And Norwich hit on the counter. Their response was good to going 1-0 down, but then immediately as we do this, Sorensen just not going to be able to catch us. Out comes the goalkeeper trying to close down the angle. We get there just ahead of him and smash it into the bottom corner. I thought at first he actually got there. He was really quick off his line, but we just had enough to find the finish. Pamukal, Fabinho. Oh, Fabinho. Stop that. It is the deftest of touches with his left foot to find the finish. We were trying to work a chance and we were almost overplaying it. Too many passes, but then eventually Pamukal plays the ball through to Fabinho. Gunn shaking his head, but look at this. Watch this for a delightful little finish. Offside flag stays down. Gunn just agonisingly for Norwich. The ball is just out of his reach. As I say, it's not powered home. Side foot of his left foot from Fabinho. Sorensen put under pressure by Kamara, but still gets the ball off to McCallum. Placheta is going for another strike. It's the third time today that he's had a go at Alisson. And it's the third time today that Alisson has come out on top and saved. As there is a change for Liverpool, that's the end of our game. Gelhardt on. We are rested ahead of the Merseyside derby against Everton. Gelhardt. Salah's made the move. It's a lovely ball from Gelhardt. Salah should make it 4. And he does. 15 minutes left. Liverpool are 4 goals to the good at Carrow Road. Salah, who scored a hat-trick in the last round against Sunderland, gets his name on the score sheet for the first time today. Excellent work from Joe Gelhardt, though, to lay the ball into him. And then he just will not miss that, Mohamed Salah. Full time from Carrow Road. It finishes Liverpool 4, Norwich 0. Final game of the episode on the way. And we need a much better display in this Merseyside derby than the last one. 2.6 million back into the bank account as we can go and do a bit of shopping now. I don't have a lot still to unlock, but I have got these 2 still to do. And then once that's done, all the shopping is bought back out. So there's the mansion, and all we've got left is the yacht. And it's £21 million we need for that. That's going to be a long way from now. Exactly what we did not want to happen. Tchouaméni has gone to Manchester City. A £119 million deal. We've strengthened City. We've lost a key player. That's not what we wanted. We wish him all the best, but it does not help us because all that means is that City have now got an even better chance of winning the title. Salah's been linked to Spurs as well. As we know, he's only got 6 months left on his deal, so I'm not sure what will happen in regards to whether or not he will leave at the end of the season or leave in this window. But we need now for Jurgen Klopp to go out and look at strengthening our central midfield area following the departure of Tchouaméni. I'm sure he'll be already working on that. It's a lot of money to spend, and we need to spend it. Point to prove for Liverpool then, ahead of this Merseyside derby. Leicester are taking on City at the King Power Stadium, so we'll try and keep our eyes on that as well. But for us, we know how good this Everton side can be. And one player in particular, Victor Osimhen. I spoke about him before, so keep him quiet and we have a good chance of winning the game. Give him a chance, we probably won't. Ball is rolling here at Goodison Park. Everton will be thinking back to that 4-1 victory, believing they can do it again. Liverpool will be thinking back to that 4-1 defeat and thinking we need a bit of redemption. Let's see how this one will play out. I've had to drop so deep here to get on the ball. Everton are not giving me any space in behind, as you'd expect. Luis Alberto for Kamara. Kamara now then was waiting to see what options he had in the middle, but there was not enough time to really do that. As Osimhen's ball round the corner finds Farias. He has got Di Lorenzo charging forwards into the attack for Everton. Across for Victor Osimhen. And Everton do it again. And you know who is the man to put Everton in front at Goodison Park. Liverpool had the ball at the other end. A counter-attack. Di Lorenzo charging forward. Space to work with. Possibly because Liverpool play with their fullback so high. Alexander-Arnold was never going to catch him. And the ball inside is brilliant from Di Lorenzo. And we know that this man will not miss. It's first goal to Everton. Kamara's ball forward to Salah. Salah to myself. Diaz. It's a bit of a heavy pass, but he will get there, Luis Diaz. This is the first moment that Liverpool have looked like actually creating a chance. Kamara's header looping over the bar. Half an hour to go here at Goodison Park. The score still 1-0 Everton. Frustration growing for Liverpool. I checked at half-time, by the way, and there is no goal at Leicester Man City. So I don't know what the pop-up was. Maybe it wasn't from that game. But anyway, yeah, it's 0-0 at the King Power Stadium. Timber, Fabinho, finds my feet. Everton are not allowing me any space whatsoever, but this is a good run. Diaz now then, he's got to pick out the goal, and he hasn't. He's put it wide. That was the moment for Liverpool. For the first time in the game, I've been able to actually get a bit of space with no Everton player around me. They double up, triple up in some cases. Actually, it's a corner ball, so there must have been a deflection on it. A shot from Diaz, which Salah will deliver the corner into the near post. But yeah, Everton, every time I've got it, 2 or 3 players around me. They know as soon as they crowd me out, chances are we won't create a chance from that. Rafinha, Salah round the corner. Nice football. Mohamed Salah will continue his run. The ball for Salah. Salah! Get in! Everton 1, Liverpool 1. I didn't skip the replay, but at the same time, I'm not too fussed about watching the celebrations because you've got 3 minutes to try and win this game. Mohamed Salah. I think, as I say, we swapped to a 4-2-4. Salah's playing sort of a striker. Here is Ricardo following an Everton corner. Pereira now has it into the area for Brozovic, who skips around the challenge. Brozovic's efforts over the bar, and that's going to be it from Goodison Park. Everton 1, Liverpool 1. Salah rescues a point for Liverpool with 2 minutes to play. Frustrating game for me, that has to be said. Everton did such a good job of limiting me today. And Leicester held City as well to a 0-0 draw, so they match our result, which is good for us. Deadline day upon us. We will stay with you for deadline day, see if we spend any of the £120 million that we got for the sale of Tchouaméni, and then that'll be the end of the episode. There's another sale. Serginho Dest has gone to Man United for £63 million. Jurgen, you need to spend the money we're getting here. We can't bring in £180 million worth of transfers in sales and not reinvest it in the squad. 3 hours left, and we're still not seeing any news or rumours involving Liverpool. It looks like we're literally going to have sold 2 key players and not reinvested the £180 million that we got for them, which is a joke, quite frankly, but that's seemingly what's going to happen unless anything changes in the last hour of deadline day, as we will advance the final hour. And that is that for the transfer window. So let's have a quick look then and see. We're on the Player of the Month shortlist for January. Chelsea have signed David Alaba. Anything else? Doesn't look like it. Okay, we'll have a look at the squad hub. And Tchouaméni and Dest have left. So, no changes at striker. Rafinha and Salah still here. Diaz as well. Into midfield, Luis Alberto, Fabinho and Kamara will probably be the 3 we play now. Alexander-Arnold still here, will play right back. Dest was playing left back. Timber, Matip and Paulista still the best 3 centre-backs at the club. No new left back, and Alisson still in goal. So, essentially, we sold Jones, we sold Dest, and we sold Tchouaméni. I just don't understand it. When we make £180 million worth of sales on deadline day, why have we not made a single signing? Standings. Let's have a look then and see. Here's how we finished the episode. 6 points behind City with 14 games to go. We're on the exact same points as Chelsea, ahead on goal difference. Down the bottom end, Fulham, Bournemouth and Burnley in the relegation zone. For the FA Cup draw, we've already beaten Norwich. Who have we got? I've not yet seen this. I'm hoping the draw has been favourable for us. Let's find out. We are into, well, actually it's round 4 replay, so there is no draw, sadly. Newcastle got through against Sheffield United. City and Millwall are playing a replay. West Ham Wolves is a replay as well. Chelsea beat Southampton by a 0-0. Anyone else we need to really think about? United beat Peterborough 3-0. So once those replays are done, we'll get the draw in the next episode. Maybe Millwall will knock out Manchester City. Who knows? We know the draw for the Champions League. We know we're taking on Roma. So we'll have a quick look and see when those games are to be played. As we move into January, we've got Bournemouth, Burnley, Leeds and Roma. We should beat all 3 of the Premier League opposition we face in the next video. Roma as well in the round of 16. We might play all 4 games, definitely play 3. That's the first leg against Roma. Look forward to that. As we know, the Champions League might be our only option of a trophy. In terms of the stats for the Premier League, 27 goals, 24 games. It's amazing how good our return is, but it's going to amount to nothing unless there's a title, which I don't think will happen. But we have to remain optimistic. With Tchouaméni going to City, though, that's just strengthened them even further. So I highly doubt we will make it happen. Regardless, I want to say a massive thank you for all of your support. I do hope you've enjoyed today's episode. If you aren't around here, like what you see, hit that subscribe button down below. Activate the notification bell as well to make sure you never miss an upload. 750 likes on today's episode, and you will get a brand new My Player Career Mode video tomorrow. Until then, stay safe, everyone. Have a great day. Have a great evening. Much love to you all, and look after each other. Adios.